And today, oh my gosh, I get to, now today I get to be with a long term.
Long time.
Yeah, a long time. Anyway, I get
the childhood,
church going. Praise the Lord. Everybody, just praise the Lord and start off with that.
Yeah.
First of all.
Yeah.
Okay, but also Telly Award winning.
Come on for that,
okay. Content creating.
Yes.
Tampa Bay real estate selling.
Okay.
Imani Williams.
Thank you so much.
Hopelessfromantic.
That is me.
Girl, where did you get that name?
I came up with that name. I'm glad you asked this because people say this, like that may ask in passing, but I don't often get to share the reason why I chose that name. So years ago, I think it was like 2013 maybe, I wrote a column for the magazine, the Mix magazine.
Oh, so you write?
I do. I was about to say not anymore, but I'm getting myself out of that. I do write.
And she's about to be directing and stuff and doing film and movies.
I have transitioned into TV and film. But so I used to write for a column for the Mix magazine, and it was a column about love, like love relationships, but Black love, Black relationships, and general Black self-love. So not all romantic, but just like love for Blackness and the diaspora, and of course my hair, the big afro. So I was like thinking of a name for that column, and I landed on Hopelessfromantic because I am in love with all things Black hair, but really just I love being Black, and I love everything Black, and I love like the entirety of Blackness and everything it encompasses. So that's where we landed.
Girl, I'm trying not to say you get that from your daddy.
And I do though, but I really do.
It's the way he has me crying and laughing at the same time.
Yes. Yeah.
It's crazy.
You know I'm a daddy's girl through and through, so I don't mind at all nobody being like, you act just like it. You know, I think some people think I get tired of hearing that.
But compared to my dad.
No, I don't. Not at all. He's amazing. Please compare me to my dad.
Every time you Reginae.
Oh yes. I have the same energy. For sure. I love Reginae. I really do. Reginae girl, we love you.
Okay.
If you are watching this at all.
Right. She's watching.
Okay, good.
She's watching. But yes, girl, so Hopelessfromantic. Wow. So, because you were doing the natural before the natural was natural.
I think I got on right at the start of the real, true natural hair movement.
It was when people were calling it crazy.
When it was still kind of like, what you gonna do with your hair?
Right. Now you ain't gonna do your hair?
Or they let you wear your hair like that to work? That was a question I got a lot. And I'm like, first of all, what were they going to do to me? Secondly, like, I'm like, well, dang, what do they be doing to y'all when y'all wear hair natural work?
You get called HR at this point.
Yeah, but I think it was like, you know, the girls were still experimenting. There was a lot more natural hair content on YouTube and stuff at the time. I didn't jump on that part of the wagon, but I learned a lot about it. And, you know, I had a relaxer from very, very early on.
So that's what I want to ask. So when did you first start going natural?
So I got my last relaxer my senior year of undergrad. And it was literally just because I was tired of getting relaxers. Like I wasn't like, I'm gonna start this natural hair journey because I just love Black. Like I just was like, it is. But I was like, you know what? I feel like I've been getting relaxers my entire life. I'm just gonna stop. And so after the last relaxer that I got, I just decided to grow my hair out and just continue to cut the relaxer off. And shout out to Ashley Carter of Mahogany Salon.
Hey girl,
in Kentucky. She, my very best friend from childhood, she has a salon. She grew my hair out with me. Like,
shout out to Ashley because she sponsored my hair all last year.
Okay.
All 2024.
Yes.
We got a year-long relationship. I appreciate that.
Yeah, but she took me through the whole process of growing it out, teaching me how to care for my curls because I had never seen them before. I just had never cared for my natural hair, and so yeah. Yeah,
because I don't think I've ever seen Ashley with a perm.
No, Ashley definitely had a relaxer when we was kids.
Did she?
We all did.
Well, yeah. Honey, my sisters had a dirt girl child. Like, how old am I?
Girl, I love that.
They did.
That's too funny.
And I'm the youngest, so yeah. So
that is funny.
Yeah. Funny. So, but yeah, and because she specializes in natural hair. Yeah. That's because I remember in high school she had natural hair. Because we went to Daytown together, me and Ashley.
I don't think so. I think we were still getting relaxers in high school. I think she might have gone natural.
Maybe she was doing the hairband then. The hairband girl.
She was still, well, I know we wore rod sets a lot as a kid, though. Rod sets, so, you know, that tends to look more natural. And you know what? I don't know. I'm going to have to ask her. I don't remember when she went natural, but I don't think it was, I think it might have been maybe right before me. So that was, maybe it was like the last part of high school.
I was pregnant in high school, so you can't rely on anything I remember. That
is funny.
It's not funny. It's actually very sad.
Okay.
I love my baby.
Yeah.
Serious moment. But yes. But okay, so y'all make sure you check out the Mahogany Salon in Melwood.
Yes, Melwood Arts
Center. Yes. 1860. That's the address, honey, because I was constantly promoting last year.
Yes, I love it.
Oh, speaking of, Jesus. Today's outfit is brought to you by ET Fashions. Okay. She's open. She's at the flea market Saturdays and Sundays, and everything she has is just like the bomb. And I've never seen anybody wear what I have. So
period.
That's what I appreciate. So thanks, girl.
You look cute.
Thank you, girl. But yes, okay. So you were most known for, because you've been creating content for so long.
A very long time.
Content creating was like a thing.
I wouldn't say before, but before we knew a lot of people who were like full-time content creators. I don't know if this is, I don't know how accurate this is, but it seems accurate to say I'm not always the first to do something, but a lot of times when it comes to like creative stuff, I'm one of the first in my city, like in the city, in the circle, like of the people that I know who come from where I come from, to do those things.
And what's so slow? Local's so slow too.
I know.
Well, they are. Like for instance, I ain't going too Longhorn, but I'm your favorite red carpet host.
Period.
Because we don't have a lot of red carpet hosts here.
Yeah,
but
we don't have a whole lot of. It's not like we have like. It's not like we're like New York or LA, there's a red carpet every week, in those places. So it's important that when there is a red carpet, you're the host of it, and I love that. I wouldn't say we're slow, but we're a place that is, we're tucked inside of Kentucky, so it's not like super big city or main city, but we are on the map. We have some pretty important people come from Louisville.
We do. We are growing so much. So proud.
For sure. I'm always proud of Louisville.
Yeah, because you moved away.
I did. As soon as I could. And it's no shade. It's no shade to Louisville. But it was
good though.
Yeah. But honestly, it was more so I thought that's what I was supposed to do, because neither of my parents is from Louisville. So they moved away when they went to college.
Where's your mom from?
Both my parents are from Florida.
Really? Mm-hmm. I did not know that.
Mm-hmm. They met at Florida A&M University. Mm-hmm.
So what brought them here?
Church. Mm-hmm.
Yes, Jesus, won't he will?
Yeah, he will do that. So, just thinking about the fact that I grew up away from my extended family and I visited my extended family, I just thought like when I graduated high school, I'd go away to college. So that's what I did, and I didn't give it a second thought. It wasn't like. It wasn't like this big deal. It was just like, I want to go to college away from home, so that's what I'm going to do. And, thankfully I have parents that push me to do those kinds of things. And, they were just kind of like, yeah, sure, go away to college.
Because your background is in marketing?
Public relations.
PR.
Yeah, they're hand in hand.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And so what do you see yourself doing? Well, you're already doing what you're doing.
But you know what? I'm not the person that like thought of this career. Like I have made a few different career transitions, pivots, if you will.
So you're going to pivot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, I do that very well, actually.
Yes, you do.
So I started out in public relations, and I wanted to be in entertainment PR at first. And so I did that in Atlanta for a little bit, but not as like, I wasn't like some big wig, entertainment PR agent or anything. But the more I got into it, the less I liked it. And I was like, I want to do something that feels a little bit more fulfilling. So I went into nonprofit PR and communications. And then I did education. So it was entertainment, nonprofit. And then I worked for the school system in Lake County in Florida. I was going to say Orlando, but not right in Orlando. So I worked there for some time, like in their nonprofit, in the nonprofit sector. They had a foundation. That's the word I was looking for. They had a foundation. No, you were right. You were right. They had a foundation attached to the school district, and so I was the PR. I did the PR for that, and then I went to the school district office, and I did that for like 5 years.
A school has a nonprofit?
Yeah, they had the Educational Foundation of Lake County. We don't have that anymore. But I did all of the publicity and getting like volunteers and sponsorships and that kind of stuff for the school district, and I really did enjoy it. But after a while, my pockets did not enjoy that.
Yes.
So
that's all.
Yeah. So I went into, I was already creating content at the time, and then that was when I discovered that content creation was a corporate job. Like corporate entities were getting content producers as a position. So I applied for the Home Shopping Network, QVC, HSN, and I got the job. And so I worked there for 5 years, and then I was like, maybe I want to do TV and film. And so that's where I'm getting into now.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I know you've worked for a lot of other companies, and it just sounds so cool to be like, but there's NDAs and we can't talk about it. I can't wait to hear like,
But that's real though. Like they do not let you talk about those projects until they are out. And so you have to sign stuff. It does seem like very official.
Girl, I'm about to start an NDA.
Yes, you should.
What Beyonce say? You want to party with the
NDAs until their episode comes out. They can't talk about it.
Important. Okay, so, but then real estate.
Yes.
How did that come into play?
It's not that interesting of a story. I'm one of those people that just gets an idea and just decides that I'm going to do something. And I like houses. I be going to like open houses and stuff just to look. Girl, no bank account insight for no house. Could not afford no house, but I would go look at houses, and I was like, I think I want to try real estate. And then I went and got a real estate license, and that was it. Like, there's no interesting story behind that.
I mean, but so even for me, I always felt like I wanted to get in real estate just because I watch like Selling Sunset.
Yes.
And it's like, okay, they're cute and they know good quality stuff.
And luxury homes,
honey.
Yeah.
I was like, yes, you walk into a luxury home, that gives you. But
and I'm not there yet. Like I haven't sold enough for the brokerage I work for to put me on luxury homes yet. It's a lot of money.
But the homes you
have,
but
we're getting there.
Nice.
Thank you. We're getting there.
Very nice. And also you, oh my God, I was doing this off. So sad.
You know, we're getting there. We just talked about that.
Nobody thinks about it. But even when you're selling the homes, they're already nice homes that they're showing that I've seen. I'm like, wow, okay. And so, and you already have the network. That's what I was going to say. So I feel like with a real estate, right. So but you are on your way there. You have like the personality is what I mean. Like you have the, yeah.
I do.
That's why I was like,
I don't mind talking to people and like explaining, the features of the house, especially because I already find it interesting. So it's not hard to talk about it. But
like,
I think the network part is the hardest part about real estate. Because most people want to buy a house from somebody they know. And so I'm not from Tampa. So it's harder for me to make a sale because I have to get to know people. Like I have to make sure people know that I sell homes and all that kind of stuff. So it's like really putting myself out there nonstop so that I can.
But when you go to networking events, I feel like you're like me. Like people just don't love you.
You know what though? You're not wrong.
Right.
People do gravitate towards me. People tell me their business all the time. I do not know why people just decide to tell. But the good thing is I'm very nosy. So I will sit and listen to all of their business. And I won't tell nobody because sometimes I forget. But other times it's just like,
I'm like, what happened?
But it'd be strangers, so I have no reason to tell anybody. It's just like, thank you. I mean, some of it is not good. It's like, you know, it's very traumatic stuff, but I'm just like, I don't know what made you come up to me to tell me that, but that was really interesting. Thank you. Yeah.
But that's like, that's what I wanted, because I'm like, well, you know, people love me when I go places. I love things that are beautiful.
And now you do this. You host and you get people on your show to tell you their business.
Right. Yeah, because I just said that in my last show. Like, I'm always like, I want to meddle. I love meddling. So I just made it a business.
Yes.
Let's just meddle correctly.
Why not?
Yeah. Because if I was just asking you random questions, like, girl,
I'll open my business. Okay. But now you can request people whose business you want to know to come on the show and ask them questions.
It's official.
Yeah. That's how you turn a hobby into.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Girl,
yeah,
better clock it. Okay, so I wanted to ask, what did you not like about the entertainment business?
I think it requires a level of, and this is the PR kicking in, because I don't want to be offensive or like say. I'm trying to find a good way to, not even divas. I can handle the attitudes and all that kind of stuff, but I think it requires a level of playing pretend, like thinking.
Oh my God!
And I don't want to give y'all the idea that everyone in the entertainment industry does this. That it's not everyone, but you know, you have to kind of put on airs and like pretend to be a little bit more important than you actually are for people to take you seriously. And I don't think I do that well.
Yeah.
It's not that I just think everybody who does that is like so fake. It's that it's a skill. You have to like build that up. And I don't like the way it feels to do it. So I just don't. And it, you know, other people who do it well are very successful in the field. And then you do it so much that you eventually do become very important and you don't have to pretend. Right. I didn't get to that level because it wasn't fun. Yeah. For people to trust you with their business, they have to believe that you have the network or the connections to put them on really good. It's PR, that's all it is you putting them on. Yeah. And I just was not good at that. So
I love that you are not afraid to pivot.
No.
You see something like, maybe not.
Yeah.
Let's not stay here
Yeah. I kind of just feel like I don't have a choice. I'm a very like do what I gotta do kind of person. So if I feel like something that I'm doing now is not working, I just feel like I have to pivot. Like it's not an option. Like I can't. What I'm doing is not working. If I continue to do it, I look ridiculous, or you know, I'm just going to be doing something that's not working. So me being afraid of it doesn't matter. Like yes, I might be a little afraid of it, but I have to do it. So I'm just going to do it, and I'll just be afraid.
That reminds me of something you said. I heard something you said. Because one of my questions was content. Like, what happens on the days you don't just don't feel like doing content? You just don't feel like it. Even with my interviews, so I just started therapy a year ago. So this whole year has been so hard for me to show up live on video.
Yes,
because it's like hard. I want to just work on myself. I really don't want to do this. I don't want to be fake. I don't want to. And anyway.
But you don't have to be perfect to show up. You know, show up as you are.
It gets back to what she said. What I heard she said, you were like, just do it anyway.
Yes.
Like, do it. First of all, when you have like a day you don't want to post, I think you said something like, okay, that's why you got like batch, like create, like you got some stuff.
Okay, because there are plenty of days where I'm not getting. I'm just not gonna do it. I can't. It feels weird. It doesn't feel good. Now there are some days I push past that feeling, but there are just some days where I just don't.
Because we're not robots.
Yeah, it's like
every
why
day.
Sit in front of the camera and that I'm not doing it every day. It's just not. It's not sustainable to think that I'm going to sit in front of the camera, record myself, and edit every single day. Like I'm not doing it. So I record many things at once, and then I'll post that for 2 weeks or whatever. If I don't feel like it, and during those days, good. I got stuff to post already. I don't have to get on the internet and do nothing. But then there are days where I run out of content and I still don't feel like recording.
Or like I just don't, but I don't want to edit because
girl, listen, editing is the bane of my existence. I hate it, but I do it because you just have to.
Oh, I hate it, girl. It's like nails on a chalkboard.
You gotta listen to yourself talk over and over and over again. You gotta watch yourself do something on screen over and over.
And I hate everything.
Yeah.
So I would just keep going and going.
But I have gotten to a point where there are certain things like, because I think when I first started out, I was kind of like, I don't like this. Not, it was me being picky and like nitpicking myself. Yeah. And that's not healthy either, to just continuously look at yourself and just find something wrong all the time. Like we have to get past that. And so, but now I think because I also have done therapy and I've just gotten more confident and just decided I don't want to be a person that hates everything about myself. Like this, come on now, like we can't hate everything. Yeah. So I there are times where I've recorded something and I finish and I'm like, no, you really ate that. Like you ate that now. Like you did that. You know about myself, and that feels good too. So yeah. We got to get there.
And I think mine is more of y'all. Like it's like when I'm editing, I just want to put in more clips. I want to go like when you talk about something, now I want to go like research it and like edit it. And it's like, yeah, I love it, but
it's a lot.
It's a lot.
But that says that you're passionate about it. It gets you excited. So
yeah. But I wish I could do like something.
You can. We're speaking that now. At some point in this career, you'll be able to hire an editor. Yeah. Because there are people that they do this for a living. That's what they know how to do, and they do it well. So that's next up for you. You'll be able to hire.
Yeah, so I had somebody come. He's like, I'll help you edit. I would like to, edit. He's like, but just tell me where everything goes because I can't like watch it.
But that's you producing.
Really?
That is what production is. When I worked for HSM, I didn't have to edit. We had an editing department, so you record all of your footage. Or not you record that. There was a cameraman and all that kind of stuff too, or a woman. You do all that. You watch the footage back. You pick your timestamps. That's what a producer does.
I'm so sorry.
You say,
like, what do you mean you don't want to watch it?
Well, if you do it with the same person over and over again, then they, y'all get a rhythm, and then you don't have to be so exact, and you can say. About midway through, there's a part where we start talking about this. I want that entire conversation, or stop it when it starts to get boring or whatever. And if y'all have a groove, whatever.
Okay, that makes sense.
But if you're a producer working with editors and it's not your main editor and they don't know, then yes, you will sit and you will watch that footage. You pick your timestamps and you'll tell them how to put it together, and then they'll be able to work their little magic or whatever. But yeah.
I'm so sorry. I was like, you went up on him. Because he said he was like, well, I don't want to watch the video.
Well, no, like you will have to watch the video.
Well, that's why I was like, what do you mean?
But editors don't be having time to sit and watch. If you record 2 hours of footage, they're not sitting and watching that.
No, I would
need to tell them at what point in the footage, you need to at least have a chunk of time that you can say, okay, at about 30 minutes in, we talk about this. Give me that for 2 minutes or whatever, whatever. But most of the time it was pulling timestamps. Like I want this from this timestamp to this timestamp here in the footage or whatever. So, girl, it's tedious work.
It is. It's hard. Even bringing people on the team, just the whole training part, or just the whole. I gotta have more patience for that, girl.
But it's necessary that you do it because you can't do everything.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. So true, girl. And so, and you also said that you're constantly asking yourself about your goals, and that's like keeping you going.
I am not a person who traditionally does well with goals that don't have a set time frame. Like school, I love being in school. School is something that has a set start date and an end date.
Right.
But after that, it was kind of like, so how do people track their goals? Like, I don't know how long this stuff takes.
Girl,
so I had to
like 3 years.
Yeah, so I had to really train myself to think in terms of this is a thing that I want to do, and this is how long I'm going to give myself to do it. And in that time, it's not, I can't just say, like, I want to do that by February 2026, and not, like, I have to, like, say, okay, by Q1, I have to have this part of that done. And then by the next quarter, I need to have the next part of that done, because otherwise, what other steps are we taking to get to where we're going? Girl, I don't know. I don't know why I never. It took me to be an adult to like really, because outside of school, I didn't really have the muscle for discipline. Like it's something you have to train yourself to do. But the only time I really did it was school and like dance team and stuff like that. But that's, you show up to practice and then.
But that is something, because I think about even with my kids, like not being in extracurricular activities, like, oh my God, like you're not learning teamwork, you're not learning to listen, like the school, like who cares really? Listen until you get to college.
No, but for real.
But yeah, so the extracurricular really helps you with discipline. And
it really does. I think that's really, really important. And having those extracurricular activities and being responsible to someone other than yourself, like you have to show up. You're on a team. Like you can't just be like, oh, I don't feel like it today. Like, no, you're on a team. You're part of a team. You show up. You do your part of the job or whatever purpose you serve. You show up for that, and you can be tired another day. But right now you have.
But it goes back to what you said. Do it tired. Do it scared. Do it nervous. And I've heard that before, but I was like, yes, Imani.
I'll be talking to myself first before I bring it to y'all. It's me.
That's literally what Ooh, you just right.
What?
Let's talk about what we said we were going to talk about that we didn't want to talk about.
Oh, yeah. Because now we have to be accountable.
We have to be accountable.
Yes.
Okay, because your next project.
Yes, my next venture is something that I have another pivot. So as a content creator and producer, I have gotten into content strategy. And so it's not social media strategy. People get these things mixed up. So I'm not managing someone else's social media, but I am teaching people how to strategize the way that they create content and the way that they schedule and like decide how their content looks or how they tell their story of their business or as things like as the holidays approach, like having content already planned to create and getting that stuff done. And even just getting somebody an overarching idea of what their content will look like. Like I have a business, but I don't really know what content I should produce for my business. Like what's going to be the best way for me to promote my business using short form content. So I am going to launch a business in 2026. I'm giving myself to the end of the first quarter to be done with, getting all the licensing I need to get, having my platforms set up, having the website built out, doing my marketing, all that kind of stuff. I'm giving myself all of the first quarter to get that done. But I will be offering that as a service, and I'm actually very excited about it. So,
is this your first business?
No, actually, Hopelessfromantic is a business. It is me, but I operate.
It's like you're not an entrepreneur.
I am.
Okay.
I am considered an entrepreneur.
You said
a contracted entrepreneur.
Like,
yeah.
I'm not I watched something where you were saying you are. I'm like, but you are.
I am, but I didn't feel like it. Like, because I like to have a job. Like, I like to have a nice job. Okay. I don't feel like a person who, just wants to be an entrepreneur. I didn't have that gene.
Okay.
But technically, I am an entrepreneur. I do own the Hopelessfromantic LLC. Okay. And that will now be encompassed under Imani Williams Creative will now be the umbrella business. So that's something else that I'm also working on getting done. But so yeah, I have had Hopelessfromantic as a business since 2020. And so that encompasses all the creative that I do as a like an influencer or a content creator or a user generated content creator. I get contracted to do that work, and that goes under that. So yes, I do own a business.
Yes. That's what I'm like. What are you talking about? She is an entrepreneur.
Yeah, but not. But I guess I wasn't like I'm gonna venture out and own my own business. I want to be a business mogul like that.
Or like that's your soul thing. Like I'm only an entrepreneur.
Yes.
So tired.
That was never my dream. I'm sorry.
Very tired.
It's a lot.
So tired.
And that's exactly why
I'm like laughing. I really want to cry. but okay, good. So with this new venture, people like me, people like businesses can just hire you to help us. Good.
And so
I don't know why I thought you already did that.
And you know what? I do some consulting. I do. And so I was this is me really saying I'm going to really for real step into consulting, because I was doing consulting but not advertising that I do consulting. It wasn't my main thing. Yes, it would be like someone I know needs some help, and so I would do it for them, kind of thing. But now I'll be offering it as like a front-facing, forward-facing business, like with the whole thing where you can like click and schedule, like it just sounds so great. So I'll be doing that, and what was I about to say about that? At this point, it'll be a company that I own, as opposed to me as a person. I own like myself.
Okay, staff.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have to have staff at a point or something. Like, I don't know, but yeah. So I want it to look at some point like an agency kind of thing. I want to, and I'm gonna say this out loud, put it out there. I have a heart for nonprofit organizations. I love the nonprofit space. I really do. So I would love to be someone who gets contracted to come into a nonprofit organization, assess what your social presence is, and teach you how to tell the story of your nonprofit and what you do in short form content. Now, I will not be your social media manager. I will not do that. You will have a team of people that will do that for you, but I'll be the person that comes in to help you decide how your content will look, what's the best way for me to tell that story in small bites, So yeah, that's my dream, to just go into nonprofits and like do that for them. I would love that.
Oh my gosh. And I guess because nonprofit, it does seem more fulfilling.
It's amazing. I love it. Yeah.
Yep, you're gonna have a nonprofit of your own.
Yes, I fully intend to at some point. Yes, I want to.
You are.
Yeah, I have this dream of like, really for real, the only reason I want to have a lot of money is to be able to do things like send somebody to college. Yeah, for real. I don't care to, yes, I do like nice things. Don't get me wrong, I do like nice things. But I'm not a person that like just has this dream of like having this big mansion somewhere and just living and just being rich and that's it. Like, that's not where life stops for me. I want to be able to help somebody do something. That's the point of me getting a lot of money, is to be able to say, okay, I want to use this part of my money to send some kids to school, or to buy some kids some books for school, or
scholarship foundation.
Yes, scholarships. I want that. I want that so bad for me, because I just think I think that's part of my purpose. Like, yeah, for real. I want that. Yeah. For real.
Good for you, girl. Because even I just keep thinking of more things that you said when this is the research, girl.
Thank you. But you made me feel important, girl.
You is. You look important. You get smart. You get smart. Thank you. Yeah. But you were like, you don't worry about, and there was a point, obviously, where you were worried about like followers, but you're more worried about creating good content, like meaningful, like not really just, because I feel like we are just like, okay, we got to get the followers, we got to get more views, we got to get more. You're like, no, let's just focus on like making sure it's meaningful, because you can get views doing a lot of things, girl.
Okay. And people are doing it.
Girl, because I went live last night at the corner for the first time. I'm like, this is not how I wanted to go viral.
But did you have so much?
I'm trying to go live more. Like,
that matters.
Yes. And the only reason why not making it about me, but the only reason why I'm doing it is because I focus on everyone else so much. So it's like, y'all be having, I do so much.
Yes,
so
and people need to know that.
And it's like, oh, let's just go live.
Yeah. And then how better to serve the community that you want to highlight than for them to know what you do and who you are, and to connect. And
So they see me outside. They see me outside.
Cause you're life.
I better. Because they come around with coming outside. You know, I'm not coming outside, but please find something to do. Yeah. Because I know a lot of people in my family. A lot of people know. Girl, they be in that house. They got no man. They in the house. They got no man. They just gossip. They just like, wait, you just come outside.
You're just going outside. And it don't have to be in the club. I don't have nothing. I don't have anything.
What's the club I went to? I call it club.
Or the bar or whatever. Safely doing what you do.
Or just like, you don't have to
go
drink.
You don't have to drink. You can just go dance. I love dancing. I'm a big advocate for dance. line dancing. There's line dancing. You can go, but you can go out, like actually outside and do something outdoors.
Right, not everything's a party.
No, you got museums you can go to. There's plenty of like historic stuff that you can go see. You can
nature,
take up a hobby, just go do something. You got one life to live. Go live it.
Do something strange. The little smash rooms.
Yes, I've never done those, but I would like
to. The throwing axe thing.
Is
I did not like that. First of all, maybe it's just me. But so look, you throw the axe, right? But then you gotta keep walking all the way up there to go get it. And I was just like, I don't like this. Like I'm just like,
you're like, this is like a little redundant.
You know what? Just give me a bunch of axes.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I thought they do give you.
Well, it was just the one, maybe the other one. Anyway, nonetheless.
But I've never done that before. It seems fun.
No.
Okay.
Well, maybe.
Well, I'll rethink that. I'll take your word for it, honestly.
But smashing some stuff. Or like the lock room.
Yeah, the escape room. Wow.
Girl.
Oh my gosh, am I getting the hiccups? No. That's so embarrassing.
Well, what's funny is if you know me, I get the hiccups all the time.
Really?
But it's only like 3. Okay. But for some strange reason, this is wood. It's never happened when I do interviews.
Okay, good.
Which is so crazy.
Yeah.
No. I did it when we was like, girl, I'm just always hiccuping all the time.
I don't know. I do feel like the hiccups are coming out. I hope not. You just keep talking.
It's all right. But yeah, so enjoying your craft instead of focusing on followers. So important.
I mean, I feel like the followers will come, and there has been a point where I focused on growing my following, but then I asked myself, growing my following for what? Like, what do I want all these people to see? And it's the meaningful content. So I just focused on the meaningful content and like making connections with people and just showing up as myself and connecting and that's what I have those platforms for. It's not just for the sake of having hundreds of thousands of followers for what? Like, so they can come watch me do what?
Because I can post a cute picture. When I post like cute stuff, of course they get more fun. But it's like, but then what? Like,
yes, exactly. Like, I'm like, what am I using this? These platforms are not the goal. They're a tool for something else. Right. So what is the something else that I want to be doing? And that is like storytelling. That's the building community. That's the, that kind of stuff. So that's why you do things to do.
I love that part. And the fact that you just feel like you can do whatever you want. It's your rules. Like you never feel like, it's too late or like there's never a time limit. Well, except your own.
Right. And I won't say I never feel like that. I will say that I feel those ways because I feel like we've all been conditioned to feel those ways. And that is what I have taught myself, that like when those feelings come up, that's not even actually how you feel. That's how somebody told you to feel. Somebody told you that when you're 36, it's too late to dream about certain things, or it's too late to do certain things, or it's too late to start that thing, or you're too old to be, in the club doing this kind of, right, or like talking about this kind of thing, or that's childish or whatever. And certain things, fine, you grow past them, but it's not. If I want to do something, who's to say it's too late to do it if I'm alive to do it? Just go do it. Hey, and nobody else has to really be excited about me doing it. If I'm excited about it, I'm just gonna go do it. And I don't know. I just feel like, this is my life. Yeah, this is my life. And as long as I am consulting God about it, and God is okay with it, who can tell me no? And I might get told no. Then I'll just go to the next thing until I get a yes. Like, that just is what it is. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. You said no? Okay, cool. Thanks. I'll go ask somebody else, or I'll go present it to somebody else, or whatever. There's plenty of things that I've pitched along the way of like my career, and people are like, no, I don't think so. Not right now, not for this. And I'm just like, okay. And I'll wait and do it again at some point. I don't know. I just feel like this is life.
I'm just getting there. I always take everything so personal. I'm so hard on myself. Oh God.
I get that.
But I'm just, like I said, I just started therapy last year. It's been a year.
Yes.
Almost a year, child. So y'all gonna see more. Well,
wait, because I shared my video.
I know. I'm about to say
you didn't share yours. And you said you were going to be held accountable. To put it out there into the open. So
open, y'all.
Now I'm flipping the script on you.
Okay.
What are you going to do?
What I'm going to do, guys. So I promote Oh, it's just so much positive to talk about all the time. But I never get to talk about me. Even during this interview, I'm gonna be honest, I feel like I've talked about me too much.
No.
I always feel like that though.
No.
Because there are interviews where they're like, girl, shut up, let her talk.
And I have watched some like that, but I don't think this is that. It does not get that at all.
Well, in order for me to like organize it, because I'm like, I don't feel like if people know who I am, because I never talk about me, I never have an opinion, I'm not dropping no jewels.
Girl,
I've learned
you have
so
plenty
much.
to say.
Oh, I've learned so much, and I don't have a platform to tell anybody. So when I wake up in the mornings, I'm not that disciplined to where I'm like, okay, let's just go to the gym, let's meditate, and let's like drink water. I don't know. I'm like, well, first of all, I'm like, yes, because I don't have a job. I work for myself.
Yes.
Like, another day to get some money. I'm like, but it's like, I gotta like get up and like get up. So
for real.
I gotta like get up.
I feel that.
So it's very important what I listen to in the morning. I need to hear somebody. So I listen to Real Talk Kim. I don't know if you know who she is.
Yeah.
But somebody turned me on to her years ago, and I just realized, like, I really listen to her a lot. Girl, that bang is banging.
Girl, please.
I'm trying to.
It's in my eye. Sorry.
But it's banging. Okay, it's like the bang is banging. But yeah. So I listen to her, or well, I have had anybody else that connect with me, but I want to be like that. She just motivates me so much. She's just like, get up. You ain't in a gym. What are you doing? Like. You think you gonna get your man by sitting in a house? Like, and then
he's not gonna come to your door.
He's not gonna be delivering packages. They don't even open the door, but they don't even open the door.
They do be fine.
But they don't never make me sign, is what I'm saying.
Right. They just drop the package off.
They just be like, right. I'm like, what's your name? So
you know what?
But yeah, so I'm gonna start. Well, I told one of my mentors, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go live every morning, Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. You know, so we can do Monday and get you ready, right? And then Wednesday, get you through the hump. Cause I used to be on radio, and I used to do a segment Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays for that reason. And then Friday is like, what we doing?
Yeah.
So and she's like, well, let's just start off with Monday. Okay. I'm like, okay, you're probably right about that. Yeah. But yeah, so and just like just put your phone up and just go live, and like it's not a setup. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's just like, all right, y'all, this is what we're talking about today. This is what I'm struggling with today. This is how I'm gonna get through it today. This is my plans for today. What are y'all going through? What are we doing? Like, let's talk. It's gonna be interactive. Yes. I love that. Because I'm gonna go live. But like I go live now, but I can't see what y'all saying. So I can't never see what they saying. I can't see. But in my other phones, the point is, this will be closer. Anyway, so yes, it'll be interactive and really just motivational, and it'll be a place for me to talk about me and my thoughts and just share, because I just learned so much, and it's like, I didn't learn this for me. I mean, for me, fine, but I know it's supposed to be helping other people. Yes. And it will help other people. Yeah, because I need help. And just like the person that you started listening to, she's sharing her perspective and everything, and that's helping you. It's gonna be the same for you. And that's what I just want to be that, because I'm taking it in, but now I want to release it. Yes. I need to release it. I love it. I can't wait, girl. Okay, we can't wait for each other. Yes. So I wish that I was a person who organized better and was like, I want to give myself this much time. But if you know me, you know, I think I put my first event on was with the Boba Wars. Girl, that was my first event, and I was like, it's gonna happen next month, girl. So I'm not really good at planning. Like, I think I can do stuff like right now. Yeah. So but I'm still gonna do that only because I'm just going live present. But I don't want to think too hard about it. Yeah. I think so hard about everything else I do, and I just want this to be something where I'm just like, I might have a scarf on. I don't even know. Yeah. I might, taking my rolls down. Do what you do. Yeah, we're getting ready in the morning. Like, I love that. So anyway, I love it. Yes. So anyway, we're gonna hold each other accountable. Yes, I'm looking forward to it. I will be tuned in. So the first Monday, I think, is January 5th, which is like next week or the week after. Next week? No, not this coming week, but the next week. Yep. Y'all heard that January 5th, she's going live in the morning. And she said it out loud, so she gotta actually do it. I gotta do it, and we're gonna get to know each other. Yes. I'm happy for that. Okay. Okay, so back to you. Oh, what is the best content for each platform?
You mean like
I noticed because I'll do one thing and I just put on everything. But like, this doesn't do good for that. That doesn't do for this. Like,
to be honest, it's really broad. So it's more about like, so TikTok is the place where people really like unpolished content, like the kind of like cinematic stuff that I do. That does really well on Instagram because that's the platform where people want that. Instagram and YouTube, people like to see like productions on there. TikTok, they just want you to pick up your phone and do stuff. I'm not really a pick up my phone and do stuff kind of person. So even when it looks like I did do that on TikTok, I didn't because I don't like to do that. Like I don't know. Yeah. But that kind of stuff performs well, and longer content performs well on TikTok. Like,
really?
Yeah. People will sit through a 10-minute video on TikTok.
Really?
I don't know for what. I don't know what y'all want me to
But they won't do it on YouTube. Well,
YouTube, yes.
So
Instagram, not so much. People don't really want to sit for a long video on Instagram.
Okay.
But like longer content does better on TikTok. Less polished content does better on TikTok. But what I will say is what you do consistently matters on every platform. So whatever you do, don't make it a one-off. If you want to do Get Ready With Me in the mornings on Monday, or you want to do a little morning message on Mondays, do that on TikTok and do it every single Monday. I would actually say do it every single morning on TikTok because TikTok favors constant posts, whereas Instagram does not. Instagram don't need you to post all day, every day. TikTok, you can post 4 or 5 times a day. They love it over there. I don't know what that is. I will never be a person that posts 4 or 5 times a day because I just don't have time for that. But on TikTok, that performs well. People who pick up the app and just start recording random stuff all day, every day. Now, I don't mean random, but like, it feels like you just recording different parts of your day. They like that more on TikTok than on Instagram. Instagram, once a day, 3-4 times a week is fine on Instagram. YouTube, once weekly is fine on YouTube. You don't have to post a lot on YouTube at all, as long as you post consistently. So if you post every Tuesday, just post every Tuesday on YouTube.
Okay. All right. Okay. And so basically those are the top 3. So we don't even got to worry about the girl, because then we got the threads, we got the
girl, and I'm still learning threads. Twitter is
is it called
I'll never call it
X. I don't think anybody does.
That's ugly. Twitter.
Right, who said that?
Twitter is like a place where you have to build community on there regardless. Like it's not gonna matter what you say and do on there. You need to interact with other people. You need to actually have something to say over there.
Is it not the same as Threads?
No, it's not, and I'm learning that. I don't have a good handle on Threads just yet, but it's not the same as Twitter.
Jesus. Okay, but more importantly, just the YouTube.
Yeah, and YouTube is a great platform for this.
Oh yeah, why not just start putting myself on YouTube?
Yeah,
I've been doing it for 8 years. It's very sad.
Yeah, you really need to. I'm not great at posting on YouTube either. I haven't posted on YouTube since the summer. So,
girl, but I was like, girl, you was posting back in like 2013 on there.
I really was.
You said it's so
not
cute.
knowing what I was doing, girl. I looked like a child.
You did look like a little kid.
And I thought about deleting all those when I like relaunched myself on YouTube. I was like, no,
they gotta see the journey.
I know. I look like a baby on there doing my hair and just chit chat.
And that's what we want to see.
Okay.
Even like people have told me like my Instagram, because girl, they have like 10 posts, right? And then like 30 reels, but my posts go like years.
Mine too. I've gotten rid of some of the posts, but I've had an Instagram since 2012.
And I don't want to delete my past because
I archive them like that. They're saved. Y'all just can't see them. Like they're hidden from
my stuff is all on there. So like people be telling me like, okay, but nobody's gonna go back and look at that. I'm like, well,
I do. I'm no shade. I'm that nosy. Like when I see somebody that I feel like is really interesting, I will scroll back very.
I will hurry to go back because I want to see.
I want to see what they be doing.
He's like, oh, look at that, and then I come back up.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not just
it's not just you. I love it.
Okay, good. Okay, and then asking for help.
Terrible at it, but I'm getting better.
Because we were talking before the show, and I was saying, well, yeah, asking for help, but you also have to be like in the right. Because I feel like I was in the wrong environment before therapy, and
I feel that.
And so now I'm in totally different environments. I don't know anybody most of the places I go, and the people are so much more helpful.
Yeah.
But you also mentioned how most of the time when you put it out there, you're putting it out on like social media, and most of the time people that are coming back to want to help, you don't know these people.
I don't always know them, and when I say I don't always know them, it's not always that I've never seen this person before in my life, but that I don't know them intimately enough that they should even care what I got going on. It's people that are connected to me through work that, you know, I only know them as a coworker. I only know them because I got contracted to work on something with them last year, kind of thing. Like, I don't know these people for real like that. But you know, because I continuously am sharing things that I'm doing and maybe want to do, they're like, okay, I see what she's into or whatever. I would love to help that. Or I don't always know what goes through their mind when they want to help me do something. I don't know why that, but you know, I credit it to God encouraging me to talk about the goals that I have or the aspirations that I have, and letting God orchestrate the right people finding me. They're not always my friends and family or whatever. No, and that I will say, my family has always been a huge support. Like, anything that I want to do, my parents can't wait to help me do it or whatever. So I always really appreciate that from them. And I do have some really good friends who are, you know, when they have something that they can contribute, or, you know, somebody they can introduce me to, they don't hesitate to do so. But I will, you know, I understand being in circles where you can't really depend on people to help you, or maybe they just,
that's just not their thing.
Yeah, that's not their thing. So they don't have anything to help you. They don't have a resource to help you with it. So sharing aloud, because I don't know if you're like me, but sometimes you like to keep those things close to the chest. Like, I don't really want to talk about it. I don't want to jinx it, whatever. But nobody's going to know what you need if you don't talk about the things that you need. So
for example, you were talking about how you want to get into film, and because a lot of people do say like, well, you know, don't be careful about your future endeavors because people will. I don't know. Look, I don't know.
No, I'm with you, because I feel the same way. I'm like, we talked about this before we started rolling, but I don't consider myself important enough of a person that someone is always plotting against me, kind of thing. Like,
that is
true. People have better things to do than
nobody's thinking about me, girl.
Yeah, I have some things, and that could not be true. Maybe there are people plotting against me. I have no idea.
It could be some posters up on somebody's ceiling all over.
I have no idea, and I would not. You would have to bring them to me, because I don't think about that. I don't think about who's against me.
I don't
very often. I don't. Yeah, if you don't bring it to my attention, I don't care. Like, so what? And I am so serious about whatever God has for me. I truly believe I will get it. There's nothing you can do to stop me from getting it. You might be able to stop me from getting something, but you're not going to stop me from getting the thing that God intends me to have. Like, you just can't. There's no. Who are you to stop me from getting what God said I can have? You know what I mean? Like, I really, for real, believe that deeply. So I can't say that I just think it is never like, oh, you can't share that because somebody's gonna. It actually has been me and my mindset. Sometimes when you share things prematurely, you're not sure enough about them that someone else can, you know, plant their seed into your vision, and they will tell you how they would do it. And maybe that's not necessarily how you should do it, but because they've given you that idea, now you think, well, maybe I should do it that way. And it's my own uncertainty that I don't want to speak before I feel a little more sure. But sometimes it's okay to just kind of talk about it in the early stages. You don't really know what you want to do yet, but somebody else can help you build out your idea. They can say, oh, I hear what you're saying. What if what if I give you this? Or if you need any help with this, let me know, and I can connect you with this person. I know a person who does this or whatever. So, you know, having the discernment to know when to speak about it is a good idea too. But I'm not a person that believes in like the evil eye. And if I talk about it too early, it's going to be somebody just praying against me, and they're going to be able to take. Girl,
and I guess I wasn't even really thinking too much of that. It's more of like, I guess, like you said, like maybe jinxing. I don't know. A lot of people don't. But I think it's more of what you say too, is as far as like, I'm just probably not as sure.
I'm not as secure in my idea yet. So
like even with what I said, I'm like,
yeah, people get you hyped up, and then you're like nervous because you like, I don't want to fail too publicly. I done talked about it so many times now. If I don't do it, or if I do it and it doesn't succeed, now everybody know. Like that can be embarrassing, but so what? You tried it, and somebody, I don't actually remember who gave me this perspective, but it was somebody online. But even if you fail publicly, a lot of the people who see you fail didn't try. So you know what I mean? Like you still tried. So
they're really sitting back watching.
Yeah, who are those people that you should be embarrassed in front of them?
That's true. But I'm with you on the whole. I don't even see, feel, hear. I don't know. I don't think about that. It's like me thinking about the devil. What am I thinking about that for? He is not that important, child.
And I'm tell you this story in college one time. I was sitting with a group of girls and they were talking about people who don't like them or whatever. And I was like, I don't know that anybody doesn't like me. I don't know. And they were like, you don't think nobody doesn't like you? And I was like, I don't think so. They don't tell me. And they started naming people who did not like me. And I was like, I never knew.
Oh, let me know, because I'll be outside. Hey, girl.
I was like, it was people that I have spoken to before.
I learned that with the awards when I started.
And I didn't know that.
I learned a lot of people didn't like me. Yeah. I didn't know that.
And
I've been thinking of y'all.
I was like, well, next time don't tell me, because I just really
I'd rather not know.
Yeah.
Because I like speaking. I like being happy.
Child.
Hey, girl.
Yeah, you could be somewhere talking about me right now. Somebody could be watching this interview and be
mad.
Like, girl, here she goes again, thinking that she's doing an interview and
she is.
Girl, as long as it don't get back, please continue to talk behind my back. Keep it behind my back, please. Yeah. I don't need to hear it. I'm cool. If you weren't bold enough to say it to me, I ain't need to know.
That's how bad shake. Reality. Okay. Reality. And then how my friends know that you don't. Like, what? Okay. And then, oh my God, it's been, we've been here.
How long have we been going?
I can't never see nothing.
Just under an hour.
That is so long.
That's a good interview.
Yes,
I think that's a good interview.
Good.
Yeah.
We're almost at the bottom of the paper.
Okay.
So. Dang it, I wanted to ask you something before that though. Anyway. Girl, what got you into true crime?
Girl,
this is so
I think I'm just nosy. Like I really just think I'm that nosy. Like I want to know what happens to people. For context, I just really like true crime. I watch Dateline. I love Law and Order. I listen to so many different podcasts that deal with true crime. I love a story. Like I'm a storyteller, but I'm a story listener. Like I love for somebody to tell me a really good story. And stories that involve crime are usually good stories. I mean, they're not good per se, but all the background information and the evidence and like it's a mystery. You gotta figure out who did what. That is so interesting and intriguing to me. So I just love it.
That's my daughter. She be having like, girl, because I'm scary. I think the killer's out everywhere. Girl,
that's my sister.
Like, yeah.
She be like, can we turn this out? No, I need to know why. And then like getting into the mind of like the ones that give you the background on the killer or the kidnapper, whoever it is. And it's like, yeah, they had a childhood that wasn't so great. And it's like, why did this person turn out that way? Because I know people who grew up that way too, and they didn't turn out to be killers. So why did that person? It's all just so interesting.
Ooh, the killers. Girl, the killers.
It's a wonder I didn't go into like forensic science.
That's what I was gonna say. So did you never want to be like?
I thought about going in psychology, but again, I'm literally just nosy. I don't know that I would actually be able to help people.
Yeah,
I just want to know. Yeah, just tell me the tea. Like,
I would be so scared to go into psychology because I would always think like, my patient's gonna kill me. Like,
oh my God, I hope not.
Girl,
yeah, but it's a real thing though.
Killer.
That's the thing.
Everything's a thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
everything's a thing.
Everything is.
Girl. Okay, for another lifetime. No, because you don't feel like you.
Maybe in an alternate universe, I am a therapist or a forensic psychologist or something like that.
Yeah. Spy.
Ooh.
I could see you with a black.
I could see me being a spy, low key. I know I'm not right now. You never know.
Exactly.
I could be undercover.
She's real good at it.
I'm not wearing a wire.
She's not wearing a wire. Okay, and then, girl, what was that I saw? It was some men. Hold on, what they call it?
Some men.
Because first when I first watched it, I was like, who is this man, Imani?
Ooh,
who is this man? But then I kept watching.
I know get here eventually.
Girl, well, it's leading up. But girl, it wasn't what I thought. Cause the beginning of it, they was like, who is this man? He talking like he was sharing popsicles and stuff. Girl, it was that ain't right. Maybe I didn't write it.
Oh, anyway, was it like I was acting in something? Yes.
That was so good.
Oh, thank you. That somebody else, that was a friend of mine. He is a producer, director, like whatever. And he had us acting in this thing. And every time somebody sees that, they like, who is that? He is fine. Shout out to you, Will. I don't know. He may or may not.
The other dude was fine too.
Yeah, Will.
Nice crutch.
They're actors. They are actually pretty good actors.
Hilarious.
You know, black guys, you know. They
so
are attractive, but everybody, they're younger than I am, and everybody was like, "That's why that's not your man." Like, you know, they're like.
But you know, anytime people see a single girl, with a man,
they just think every man is my man, and they're like, no, they're not. Most men are not my man.
No man is my man. Okay.
I have not actually had like my own man in a long time.
How long has it been?
Actually, this past year, I did 0 dating, none.
So,
no relationship. No dating, no talking, nobody was on my phone, nothing.
Today, I read something, social media, and they were like, don't talk to me about knowing how to be by yourself if you haven't went a whole 12 months without dating or doing any type of, like, relationship. So, I'm like, dang, that's crazy.
I think that's a little harsh.
That's how I was like,
I can't say nothing at all about it.
But the fact that you said that, I'm like,
yeah, and I literally just did it because I was burnt out on, and even in the last relationship kind of thing that I was in, I even told him if I wasn't talking to you, I'd be talking to nobody because this is a lot. Like I'm actually, you know, as a woman, I feel like I give a lot in any relationship that I'm in, and I needed some time to not be worried about what somebody else got going on and not be concerned about their feelings and not be trying to help them do nothing. And
being a girlfriend is a job.
It really is. And I like it when I like it, but there are times where it's just too much. And I feel like I'm not, and I'm gonna say this and I really mean it, I feel like I'm not getting enough in return. And that might be my own fault. Maybe I'm not choosing the right man. I don't know. But, and I think they mean well. I don't think anybody is like just trying to not give me enough, but maybe I just need more than they're able to give. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I was ready to admit that before I spent time like really alone. So, yeah, I don't currently not dating anyone or anything like that.
She is a single rich auntie.
And by rich auntie, I mean I don't have any kids. So, not biologically, no. I don't have any biological nieces or nephews, but I have godchildren. And I love kids. I'm everybody's TT because I just love children.
Yeah, you definitely get spoiled rich auntie.
I love that, and I love bringing y'all's kids. I love kids. But I tell people I'm not rich. I just don't have kids. So if I had kids, I would not appear to be, well off because I would have to be giving my money. I don't make a whole lot of money, but I make the money that I make, and it only goes to me and my dog. So. I don't have to split it with me and no kids. So, I can spoil people's kids and give them right back.
Girl. They may think of Christmas. Like, give them everything. They can't even get a card. Like, Jesus. Give me a hug.
Yeah.
Baby.
Thanks, Mama.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, how long has it been?
My last committed relationship was probably like 3 years ago. But before that, though, I hadn't been in a committed relationship for like 8 years. There was a point at which I was going to get married. I was on my way there.
You was engaged?
Girl, let's not get into details. But I was going to, my college sweetheart, we were going to get married, and that didn't work out. And so I took a very long day. I mean, I dated in between that, but I didn't want no boyfriend, nothing. I was like, no. For literally like 8 and 9 years.
I feel you, girl.
And then I had a boyfriend for about a year and a half, and then we broke up. I was single and kind of dating or whatever, like casually for like a year. Then I got into another relationship, and then that ended, and I took a year off and had nothing, and it was real peaceful. It was real peaceful.
That sounds so peaceful.
Mm-hmm.
You see, it just got
real quiet. Like,
peaceful.
That's like, but it was cool. I think I'm ready to get back out there and date a little bit more now. So,
yeah.
It's gonna be strict though. I'm running a tight
strict
program, okay? Because I spend time alone. I kind of know what I am looking for when I'm not looking for. I'm cool, you know.
Girl, I'm coming behind you, girl.
Yeah, we out here.
Coming. Okay, good for you. Yeah. Okay, so she been engaged. You said no, thank you.
Girl.
No, thank you. Girl, me too. And after my engagement, I stayed single for about 10 years. Yeah,
it's a lot.
And then when you tell people that, they're like, "What's wrong?" It's like
it's nothing wrong. It's just like that's a huge commitment, and so you go from huge commitment to nothing, and you need to like
I need nothing.
Yeah, and you need to like have some time to like not be responsible to nobody and not have to answer for nothing or plan nothing with somebody in mind and all that kind of stuff. You just need the time.
Get back to you. Okay, and then let's see. Oh, so you started blogging again?
I have, and I enjoy it a lot more than I thought I would, because I used to be really bad at it because I just wouldn't remember to start recording anything. But once I started blogging with like storytelling in mind, and I treat it like more of a production than I do just like picking up the camera or phone or whatever and recording my life, then it became fun because I'm like creating a thing, and I like it now.
Girl, I'm watching your stuff, and I'm watching people's stuff, and I'm like taking notes and stuff. Girl, I got comfortable.
It's like watching a show, right?
I'm like, oh, shit, write nothing down.
That's how I want it to feel.
Girl, I leaned over. Got my little pillow, folded it over. Focus, girl. Focus.
That's how I want it to feel, though.
It was good.
I'm glad. Yes, I want people to feel like they're watching like a little Netflix series or something.
And I like how you don't even clip it. Like, you don't stop the clips like at the perfect part. Like I feel like I would do. You stop it like you could be talking like then you put like it's like maybe I wasn't an example.
No, I know what you mean.
Like it just I like it.
It's all intentional.
Yes, it's good. Because it doesn't have to be like a perfect thing.
No,
so
it's not. No, the point is not for it to be perfect, but for it to tell a story.
And you don't even edit out like you'll say something like, "Oh, what's the name of that again?" Like you just, I don't know. Like
I leave those things in. I talk around it because that's part of it. It's like I have my voiceover, and then I also have me like in the moment, and I think that's a fun element to it. So it feels like I'm talking to you while you're watching me do some more stuff. Like I just think that's so fun to do.
Yes, and even when you went to the film festival, I watched that. Because that's when you talked about speaking it out loud, and then you spoke it out loud, and somebody get passed to the film festival.
And it was so fun, girl. I'm gonna say this out loud too. Hopefully, within, if not next year, then the year after, I'm going to enter the film festival with my own shorts. I know, crazy. We'll see.
That's exciting.
It is.
It's
exciting to think about. Have I written anything? No, I have no idea what I will be entering, but we'll see.
But it's gonna be great.
Yeah,
because even the movies that you saw, girl, I saw like 2 out of the 3 movies. I was like,
you saw them?
Girl,
yeah.
The one with the dog.
Okay, yeah.
I saw that.
Okay.
And then
yeah, exactly what you
but that other one with the
Bob Trevino.
Girl,
it's so good. I've been wanting to watch that too.
And I just love to cry.
Yes.
Like I need to cry.
It was
like
so
if it don't make me cry,
good.
I don't really want to watch it.
Yeah, we need that.
Why do I like to?
It's emotional. Like it pulls at the heartstrings. It makes you feel something. That's how you know it's good.
And I don't like scary stuff. I don't want to fear. I don't want to feel fear and suspense. But yeah, like crying. I love it.
It was such a good movie.
Bob Trevino.
Bob Trevino likes it. Like what it's called.
Yes.
Yeah. Then there's one that's not streaming anywhere, and I think I put it at the end. I put the
was that like with the war or something?
It's called School Duel.
Yeah, with like
no, I can't. It's hard. It's really hard to explain what that movie is about. But it's like political commentary, but done in a really creative way. It's really, really disturbing. Like you have to really be ready to see something like that. But it's so good, and thankfully, I have had the unique opportunity to work with the writers, producers of that film next year. I cannot wait to work with them next year.
Wow.
But it's not streaming yet. But as soon as it is streaming, I'm gonna be telling everybody, because I think anybody who like wants to see something that is really well done, beautifully shot, and also tells a really unique story, that's gonna really shake you up a little bit. Like it's gonna shake you up a bit. but I think everybody should see it. It's called School Duel, and whenever it streams, I will be shouting it from the mountaintops. But they're still shopping it.
Good for you.
Yeah.
On the team. Oh my God.
So
okay. Okay. Then I think that's all my paper, but I do want to ask as far as, because we got to talk about the fact that you are a pastor's daughter.
I am.
Girl, how do you, because it seems like you're not like this, but if you hear about other pastors' daughters, it seems like they would feel like they're in a box, or they,
I did
feel this
for some time.
So how did you get to, like, how's that going?
To be honest, I think it took for me to move away to like really be able to get my own identity. I went away to school, so nobody knew me for real there.
Okay.
I didn't have to be a pastor's daughter there.
Because you're not just a pastor's daughter.
I'm not.
You are the pastor's girl.
And I'm very biased. So any compliment people give my dad, I'm not ever gonna be like, oh, no. Yeah.
And that's the only pastor I know.
He's dead.
Like I grew up, I don't know.
And I actually, growing up as a
I've been to other churches, but
yeah, exactly. I've been to other churches, I've heard other preachers, and my dad is truly my favorite preacher. Because he's that good, not because he's my dad. I think objectively speaking, he's very, very good at what he does. And so I just, that. But, for me to really get out of what I felt like was other people's expectations, I had to go away where other people don't know who I am, don't know my dad for real like that. They're not going to ask me about nothing. They don't have any expectations of me.
That's what I was thinking when I watched your blogs. I'm like, people, they don't even know.
No. Well, and I'll talk about it at different points of my life. Like, people I went to college with, they do know that my dad is a pastor, and they have heard. He's actually been, now that we're grown, some of those people go to churches in other cities, and my dad has been to their church, and they'll text me like, girl, your daddy came and preached at my church. And I'm like,
and shut it down.
Yes, girl. So, but I didn't go around introducing myself as Pastor Williams' daughter in Atlanta. Like, why would I do that?
Right.
So I had to have my own personality. I had to make my own way. I had to learn the things that I like and want to do, and not be what everybody else thinks that I should be doing. And it turns out some of the things I grew up doing were really things that I genuinely love to do. Like, all that stuff, I still serve in my church where I am now. Some of the same things. I sing on the praise team. I'm on the production team. I've taught some Bible studies. Like, those are things that I really do love doing. But I had to come back around to that. There was a time period where I did not go to church because I can imagine, couldn't find a church home that felt like what I was used to. And then I just really wasn't that concerned with going to church because I had gone to church literally every day of my life before that. And that's not me advocating for not going to church. That's just me saying that's what I did.
When I was like
19, 20.
It has to be hard moving, and like trying to find that. That's my.
But eventually, I did find a church home.
Yeah.
Into it or whatever. But living under other people's expectations, and I don't always think it was people's goal to make me feel like I needed to do what they think. I think that's just the thing. Like, your dad is a pastor, everybody knows you, and so they assume they know you very well, and most people don't know you very well. So
that's why I asked you here today, because I'm like, I've been knowing Imani all my life, but I don't know Imani.
That's true. And when I was like, you're like someone I grew up with, but I didn't know you as an adult.
I didn't even talk.
No, you were very quiet.
I did not
it's
talk.
not like I know.
I don't know how to talk for a living now.
And I love that. I love that you're totally different than what I would have. Because if anybody had asked me my impression of you growing up, I would have said, she didn't say much. She's real meek and mild, but now you're hosting a show, and I don't know you as an adult. So we have to get to know each other. And besides what I know from us following each other on social media and stuff, but I'm appreciating that you wanted to ask me to do this with you, and then I got to look at, obviously prior to coming here, I wanted to see some of what you've already done and stuff too. So I'm like, okay, girl, I see you, So I appreciate getting to know people. I never assumed that somebody I knew from a child is the same person. So I appreciate getting the space to reintroduce myself to people as Imani, who is also Pastor Williams' daughter, not just Pastor Williams' daughter,
Right. And that's kind of what
and people still ask me, do I think I'll ever preach? And the answer is no, I don't think. I never thought to. No, I don't know.
Well, I've never even thought that. I don't see that for you.
But I think because I like to I've taught public speaking. Like I love public speaking, but
Yeah.
I don't public speaking and preaching.
No. No,
I see you
more. Yeah, I see you more like entertain or like.
Yeah, you know, teaching though. I love to teach.
Yeah,
I do love to teach.
Yes, Bible study.
But a preacher. I don't know.
Girl, and your daddy is going. How long is he gonna be a pastor, child? Because
they gonna have to drag him out of the pulpit. Girl, yeah.
And he's been like, I'm 36.
My dad has been a pastor for over 40 years at this point, or I think 40. No. I'm 36. Yeah, 40 years.
And looks the same.
That's crazy. Just with some gray beard hair.
He goes to the gym, faithfully.
Yes, he does.
Right, the selfish child. I'm at the gym again.
That's your accountability partner. Every time you see my dad post,
every time I'm like,
you need to get yours behind the gym.
Hey, girl, do something. Because at least I try to do. I used to do 50 squats every time I went to the bathroom. I tell women this all the time. Like, because I had no butt. I said, I got something. Like, you just gotta really look. Like, you gotta really. And you gotta be like a certain.
I cannot.
It's like.
You think, girl, you think.
I am.
Yeah. I see it.
Exactly. It is bad. So, but yeah. But even, yeah, I used to do 50 squats every time I went to the bathroom.
Yeah, it's good to have something like that.
Yeah, if I can do nothing else.
Yeah.
Girl, just do 25 before you sit down, and then 25 when you get up.
I love that. I'm about to start doing that.
I haven't done it in like 5 years, but.
We're about to start doing it.
Okay. Yes, we're gonna do it. Okay, so, and then what's your most favorite part of growing up in the church? Like your most memorable?
Ooh, church. I would say when we were coming up.
The donuts? Oh, sorry, it was just me.
I did love donuts, and then we would sometimes go to McDonald's. You remember when we used to do Sunday school at McDonald's? The one on Second Street? Yep.
Upstairs.
But I really loved, like when we were coming up, youth ministry, like children's ministry was a big thing. And so the whole reason I had friends for real was because of church. Like all my play cousins and all of that, like all of my friends were at church.
We had to sleep over.
Yes, I really just enjoyed growing up around a lot of other kids. Like that was just so fun to me. I never was bored. Like it was always kids around. So I really loved that. And I feel like today's church is kind of missing some of those elements of like kids growing up together in church because, well, people move around a lot and I just don't think church is like a staple.
I blame everything on the internet.
That's
everything.
People
that I know my church at home.
Yeah, but now your child is not socialized into other children who go to church. And you know, I love Bates, I really do. And I have my own critiques of like church culture and all that kind of stuff too. And a lot of it I didn't experience at Bates, but I have experienced elsewhere, and I know it exists. I don't have to have experienced it firsthand to know that it exists elsewhere. And so I know some of that are the reasons why other people don't go to church, and I get that. Like I understand.
That's why it's such a blessing to have a church home.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh my God, like that's the biggest blessing my family gave me.
I really loved like just growing up around a lot of church kids. Yeah, and then music, like church music, gospel music. What? I love.
Girl, not me being on the praise, not the praise team. We had a dance team.
Yes, we did.
Girl, I was listening to that song. Every Mountain.
Yes, for Every Mountain. That
girl,
was
that's what came on when I was about.
And my mom and Miss Shirley used to make our dance. They used to sew our dance uniforms. Yes.
The all white, like girl,
a little leotard, unitard, or whatever. And my mama and them used to make the skirts for us. Yeah, but like gospel music is like, the church gave me gospel music, and that is really like, I love gospel music and music in general. Like the way that I'm able to engage with music and hear music and sing music and do music, whatever, all of that came from church. So that is really what the church brought me.
Girl, what gets me is when it comes up like, why am I like, I guess I don't twerk because I don't know how to twerk. But
no.
But like, why am I doing this? Like, but then I don't stop. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't.
Because I don't be at home like
what?
This is a gospel song. Why are we doing that?
Wait a minute. Should I stop? I don't know. So it's like 50-50. But yes, okay. That's a good answer. So shout out to Bates.
Shout out to Bates.
Shout out to Bates.
I love y'all.
Because remember back in the day we had the little model of the church?
Yeah, because we were building oh my gosh, yes.
And I used to walk past it all the time. time, and I guess it didn't really click. Like that's really going to be our church, and it really is our church.
It looks exactly like it.
It looks just like it. And I just remember walking past it all the time, just so little. And,
yeah.
All right, then. And then your mama, let's not end it without talking about your mama.
My mama.
Your mama, she's that girl.
That girl.
She is your daddy's girlfriend.
she is.
His girlfriend.
He loves her.
He does. What a blessing.
Yeah.
So.
And my mom is really like, you know, she's very reserved. You know how you see normally the preachers' wives who be hosting conferences and stuff. You was never gonna see Michelle doing that. Okay. But she served in the nursery ministry. You know, she's just a very nurturing person. She's gonna always have an encouraging word for you, whatever. But
I feel like she's like a no nonsense though.
She don't play.
Yeah. Not play.
Okay. She's a lot of fun though, and people would not know that because she doesn't really just, you know.
Why do I know that?
Yeah.
Like that's what I'm saying.
Because she loves children, so she's been around, you know, us and all of that or whatever. So you know, she's like a mom through and through. Like she's everybody's mama. But yeah, she's, you know, mom, a career woman, and you know, whatever.
What does your mom do?
She was a pharmacist for my whole life.
Really?
She worked at the VA Medical Center. Shout out to the VA. But yeah, she was a pharmacist. She did like chemotherapy stuff and all that stuff. Yeah. But she just doesn't, you know, she don't say much, whatever, so she don't really talk about herself.
Right. That's what I'm like, so what did she? Actually, I don't even know. Huh. Okay, so it's you, your sister, your mommy, and daddy. I know y'all have a ball.
We do.
Oh my
we
god.
We really have a good time.
And you definitely get your funniness.
Yeah, my dad humor. Yeah. From my dad. He's hilarious.
Girl, I'm just crying and laughing at church. Like I don't. It's the weirdest thing.
And he's very silly too, which I like. Like we grew up just being able to just be very silly and loud because my daddy is also very loud. But yeah, and my mom's real quiet, so I know she used to be so overstimulated with all of us hooting and hollering at the house. But you know,
she loved it on the low.
Yeah,
she loved it on the low. Oh, what a blessing, Imani.
Yes.
So just growing up, of course, I know it's not me. Like we, speaking for us, we. And I know you don't want to be on like this, but it's hard because I mean it is what it is. You know. But we look up to you. I've been admiring you all my life. I'm like you're just an all around girl, just a girl, just
you know, girl. I accept that. It does. I don't want to be on a pedestal as if like I can never do it wrong. But I accept people saying they look up to me. I don't take that very lightly at all. Like I think that's so cool that somebody looks at me and thinks that thinks highly of me. I don't take that for granted at all. So
and we don't think you're perfect because you can't be perfect. No, but we admire you.
I appreciate that.
I really do appreciate that. Well, on that note,
and I will say, you know, let me give you your flowers too. I'm on your show.
Me too.
Okay, seriously, what you have built here is very admirable in this city, like in the city of Louisville. You know, you've built something, this is a media thing, like a media empire that you are building for yourself to highlight what's good around the city, and that's a huge deal because traditional media does not always do that. Traditional media is not going to always highlight what's good,
especially when it comes to
about Louisville and what's good about Black people in Louisville. So you taking it upon yourself to have the idea and to execute this idea and to continue to do it for, you said 8 years. That's not a small thing. I think that's.
I haven't had a job in 8 years,
and that in itself.
Still struggling. I'm struggling with a job.
Okay.
But
you're doing your thing. Like this thing belongs to you. It's something you created, and I just think that's beautiful. So kudos to you too. I think that's really
cool. Well, before we go, everything. I did want to bring up the show you did with the boys, with the guys, the fine men. Be specific. The whole purpose of it, I meant to was what was it? It was like how you
it was like having different perspectives in a confrontation.
Yes, and the fact that y'all gotta go back and look. I'm trying to put a little clip in it, but
and that was not my project.
No,
that was his, and I was just an actor.
It was so good because it was the fact that they threw in the proverbs at the end.
Very godly young men, those are. Yes.
And so basically they were having an argument, and it was about to go down. then he was like, "You smell good." I was like, "Stop it, y'all!" And they just kept going back and forth. But it was really good, and I appreciated that. And it just goes to tell, like, you can be having, like, it's so easy to like engage in conflict, but just that split,
just making one different decision can diffuse the whole situation.
Girl, your boots actually really cute.
Yeah.
Like, I was like,
why want to be with you when you look cute? Like, why would I do that? You're adorable, actually.
Like, as I'm seeing her married, I'm like, you know what? Thanks.
And I always give a girl her 10s, even if I don't like her. If I know she look good, I'm not the type of woman that would be like, I don't like her and she's ugly. If she's not ugly, like I may not like her, but she's. And when I do that, I have to give her that.
I'm like, I'm not gonna think I'm fake, but you do look cute.
No, I would be fake to say that you're not cute. That's very fake because you are.
But you do look cute.
You do, and I may not ever want to be in the same, vicinity as
that's
you.
it. Let's leave it at that.
But you do me down, and I have to give you that.
Okay, now this is my last question. Okay. The Telly Award.
Yes.
Tell me how that went down.
Okay, so for anybody who doesn't know, the Telly Awards are it's a recognition that you get for digital content. And my last job working for the Home Shopping Network, we participate in the Telly Awards. So I got put on a project. My job there was an associate content producer, and so I handled a lot, if not most of the social content for the Home Shopping Network. And so we had a partnership with this Black-owned media company called Harlem's Fashion Row. They take Black fashion create and link them to opportunities that will amplify their brands. And so we had a partnership with them that helped us to partner to put a few Black-owned brands, like fashion brands, inside of HSN. So I got to do the social media portion for the rollout for that. Like, I got to produce the social content for that. And when it came time to submit our, to nominate people to submit their work for the Telly Awards to be considered for the awards, I was encouraged to do so, and I did. I submitted 2 videos, and I won in each category. So
wow, clock that.
And that was on my goals. That was on my list of goals for that year, to be awarded for my work, because I don't really big up myself. Like, I don't really, I don't do the most about
we have an award-winning content creator here.
You do. Okay. And it is really exciting. That was just very exciting that I was recognized for that, and because I was really proud of the work that I did on that, and it was something that HSN had never done before. So I was.
And it just happened to be Black.
No, not happened to me. It was very intentional that it was Black. Like, it was.
No, I mean, like the award that you won.
Oh yeah, for something Black. Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, Black is beautiful.
It is.
So congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Girl, award-winning. It's like people when you're a doctor. You're a doctor.
Put that in
Dr. F. Bruce Williams.
Put that there.
Don't you call me Bruce?
That's
no good.
But yeah, I don't downplay it when people bring that up, because that was something that was a big deal to me. So I appreciate it.
And it's the first of many.
Okay. I intend to win many more awards. Okay.
Oh, we're so proud of you.
Thank you so much. I'm proud of you. This is amazing. Thank you for having me.
Girl, we're excited to watch you grow. I keep saying we, but we are.
Yeah. Thank you.
We are. Like a little celebrity here in Louisville.
Girl, not Louis. That's hilarious.
Over in Louisville. But okay, is there anything you want to say before we? Oh,
Yes, my podcast, Frequency. And I'll be short about that because I know we're out of time. But tune into my Frequency Fridays. We haven't dropped in a couple weeks. We've been kind of on a little holiday break or whatever. But my co-host is also from Louisville, Kentucky. She is one of my besties from middle school to high school, and we have gone on to continue to be best friends. But we started our podcast called Frequency, as in frequency, but friends.
Because I don't know what I was trying to say.
And then, it gets a little confusing. But we started that to highlight platonic love and relationships, because we are we do life together. So platonic love and relationships, not romantic, just how you build community, your village around you, who you do life with, the importance of having community outside of having a romantic partnership, because some people don't build community until they have a partner, and then it's just other couples. But it's like, you know, when you're not coupled, when you're not partnered, you still deserve to live a full life full of people who love you, and you need to be part of other people's village, and people who love them. So we talk about that, and we talk about how important community is, and ways to build community and all that kind of stuff. And we drop episodes every Friday on Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon, and we are gonna transition into video content at the top of the year. So
yeah, good for you, girl.
Thank you.
So is it next Friday? When we never mind. Anyway,
we'll be back next Friday.
Girl, you know, we in the middle between Christmas and I just can't.
It's too much.
You don't know what day we need it. I don't even know.
But we'll be back next Friday. Me and Ashley is hosted by us, and we do all the content. We host and curate everything. So yeah.
Good. Yeah. Yay. All right. Well, other than that, was there anything you wanted to say?
That would have been what I was gonna say.
Yeah. Well, look at that. Oh, I'm good at being nosy.
You are very good at this.
And I did not even get to do everything I wanted to do. That's not like because you got so much.
I
wanted to just watch everything.
Entirely too much.
Girl, I'm telling you, I was good. This is real good. I know your film, your future in film is going to be amazing.
Oh my gosh, I'm excited about it as if it's not me. I can't wait to see what happens.
I can't wait to
work. But thank you for the support. I appreciate that.
What do you need? Let's put it out there.
Support. I just need people to tune in. Tune into what I'm doing. You know, anytime people have been taking the time out to notice what I'm doing and to say hey, I see that you do this. I really love that you did this. That is so encouraging to me. I appreciate that. Never think that you are being extra or whatever by paying attention to what I'm doing and telling me that you're seeing it. I appreciate that so much. It's like the fuel. And it's not people be like, you shouldn't need nobody's validation. I don't think it's validation. It's support. I really see it as people are really looking and consuming my content and looking at and enjoying it. And that just means so much to me. So anytime you see that, and if there's anything material that, maybe I'm trying to produce something and I need to, do a little Kickstarter and have people donate something, I'll tell y'all when it comes up. But as of now, the support is just so appreciated.
Y'all want to send some money.
Okay, I mean, if you want to just send me some money, my Cash App is. But you do have a website. I do. It is Imani Williams -creative.
Girl, I'm about to put a donate button on my website.
I should do that.
We should do that.
Yeah. What's your girl? Say your Cash App or something.
Girl, my Cash App is peace. This is long.
Well,
it's my umbrella business. My umbrella business.
Okay.
Umbrella. PCI, which is Passion, Create, Inspire.
I love that.
So I would always hashtag everything passion, create, because you got to find your passion first. That's the first step. And then you create some shit.
Yeah.
And then you inspire the world.
I love that.
So PCI Media and Company. So PCI Media and Co.
That's her Cash App.
Cash App. It's so long. I should make
donate to the cause.
Donate to the cause.
I don't got nothing for y'all to donate to for real right now, but I don't have a business Cash App or anything, but next year I will have something.
Okay. But they have your website.
Yeah, you can just go
contact button or something.
I do. I have a contact button on there, and you can always follow me at Hopelessfromantic. Watch my YouTube channel, Imani Williams Creative. I'm gonna be transitioning everything under that umbrella soon. So yeah.
Every time you say Hopelessfromantic, I hear Hopelessfromantic.
The guy, yeah.
No, I don't know the guy.
Oh,
I don't realize that.
Yeah, he's a content creator. He does. That's his jingle that comes on. It's Hopelessfromantic. His Hopelessfromantic, excuse me. And he interviews people on the street about their love life and stuff.
No, I'm not. I don't think
he's black. He's hilarious. He's very funny.
Well, maybe that is what I'm.
Maybe you've seen it. You just didn't. Yeah, subconscious.
Every time you say it, I'm like, Hopelessfromantic.
Yes.
I feel like you should have a jingle.
I feel like I should.
Yeah, you should. Anyway.
We'll see.
Well, thank you so much.
Yes, thank you so much for having me. This is so fun. Just yapping away.
I know. The whole time I'm like, I gotta actually edit this video.
Back to that. I mean, we didn't do too much that you would need to edit out.
I'm not going to edit anything out. Okay. It's editing in for me.
Okay.
I told you, girl. Just being extra.
Okay. Well, you can watch it back.
You know how we feel.
I do.
How we feel.
I do.
But I do I would love to watch like on TV, like to work.
I'm gonna watch this, rewatch it. And I don't usually watch myself back on anything because it's embarrassing. But I'm gonna watch this because people are gonna work hard on this. And I want to see it.
Yes, that's true. Well, thank you so much again. And so your YouTube is
Imani Williams Creative. Imani W Creative.
No, I don't want to say no because it took me a minute to find it.
Yeah, it was Hopelessfromantic, but I changed it because I'm gonna, it's Imani W Creative.
She getting the business structure.
I am, because I'm gonna do better I'm good at the creative side. I need to do better on the business.
On the back end. Yeah, I know. Well, anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Oh, and by the way, make sure you subscribe to The Underground Blue. That's my little newspaper or whatever. Big newspaper.
Yeah.
And it comes out every week. It's print and digital. We on holiday break right now because it's a holiday. And then the Bob Awards, Black Owned Business and Excellence Awards, nominations are open right now. So you can nominate your favorite business or person. And go to Bob.
They have to live in Louisville, or they just need to be from Louisville?
No, they don't. I don't put anything Louisville on it.
Oh, really?
Because sky's the limit. I don't like to be in box.
I love that. Okay,
unless it's a black box.
I heard that. Okay.
Unless it's a black box, I'll be in
I
that box.
love it. Okay.
Yeah. So we always have people from out of like St. Louis. I don't know how to.
I love that. I didn't know that. I thought it was like a Louisville only thing.
I mean, I don't really speak. I mean, I don't like promote it as like a worldwide thing, but I don't put a limit on it either.
Okay. I love that. Okay. Good to know.
Well, thank you so much. Again, I said thank you like 5 times.
I appreciate you too. Thank you for having this platform at all. Like, this is great.
Positive Black news. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. You're awesome. And we'll see you next time on Saturdays with Mackie.